it gives me no pleasure to come on a national telecast and broadcast show like this and tell the team that means so much to me that you stink when they stink. And even their highly positive new head coach, Robert Saleh, cursed twice in his post-game press conference, apologizing both times. He's a family man, a sweet man. He went to Mooch's alma mater, the Northern Michigan.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
So I know a lot of people from the state of Michigan, as you know, and I love them all. And he just seems like a good soul, good guy. But the team stinks right now. And I feel for all my fellow Jet fans, certainly the ones who year in and year out renew their excitement and faith. I'm now the approach where I got to see it first to believe it. But I always hope for the best, glass half full, that optimism is right around the corner. And why not? We see it all the time in the NFL. And I'm sure there had to be some people, and part of me still has this in my body. It resides in my body in my sports fandom. But I tamp it down. That's the way I go. That's the way I roll. I tamp it down. I will not allow myself to get run away with excitement and optimism when it just keeps on getting smacked down. I just won't put myself out there like that. That's the way I go about my fandom. Others don't. They just jump right in with both feet. But even a part of me thought, when the Jets drafted Zach Wilson and the Patriots drafted Mac Jones, just for a little part of me thought, and I know Jets fans, you feel this way too, many of you thought, this will be the time that it finally turns. And that the Jets with their rookie quarterback and the Patriots with their rookie quarterback and the Patriots remaking their roster via mostly free agency, they're ripe for the plucking. This is the time where it turns. This is the time where Belichick is the one with the Patriots, right? Who are now going to be wondering if they made the right move. They're the ones who finally went in after a year plus with their plan on replacing Tom Brady. Cam, we all knew, was just mostly a bridge. He might not have felt that way, certainly in the first 3 weeks of 2020 when he looked dynamite. But towards the end of last year, you sensed it. And the Patriot roster, as we all know, wasn't up to snuff for Brady to even consider staying there, despite whatever personal feelings he was feeling. This is the moment. This is it. Jets get their rookie, their generationally talented guy dropped in their lap, finally, like the Chiefs did with Mahomes. Russ in Seattle, Rodgers in Green Bay, what Dak appears to be in Dallas. I can go on and on. This is the moment. What a bunch of fools. Zach Wilson gets swept by the Patriots as Mac Jones looks dynamite. First game for him against the Jets was the boring game, right? Play boring. Zach Wilson wasn't boring enough. Mac Jones was boring enough. And the Jets go down, and Mac gets his first career win against the Jets. And now he's got his first career sweep against the Jets, who looked like complete rank amateurs. Now he's hurt. He gets hurt in the game. Mike White comes in. Who's that? Great question. Not a veteran. First career game. Jets back up their rookie with a guy who's never played in the NFL. Well, okay, that's not gonna be a problem. Why would that be a problem? Oh, it's a problem. Certainly when Mekhi Becton goes out right away, he's not back till Thanksgiving. Now your quarterback's getting beat up. Now your bye week's done. Now you don't even have that to get this kid ready. He comes in the middle of a game and looks totally lost. And then the Patriots not only knock Zach Wilson out, but sweep the Jets and drop 50 on him. 5-0. Last time that happened, the Jets were coached by Rich Kotite. Talk about being Kotite bad. The Jets are as bad as the coat-tight Jets. This is, I'm telling you, the Jets have been bad before. This is as bad as it's ever been. Because now Zach Wilson's out. Now, with all the Jet fans, Chris, they've been calling in saying, how terrible is this? Each time I've been saying what?
You've been kind of just like,
he's got to take his lumps. He's got to do it. Now he's out. Now what? Now we're going to see if Mike White can be a backup? Of course not. Of course not. And I don't want to hear it's the Jets, same old Jets. That's the way the Jets go. The Jets are going to jet. Because guess who they play this week? The one-seeded Bengals. They host the number one seed in the AFC, which means look out below. Here comes another loss. Guess what they're doing, this one seed? They're not Bengaling the Bungles. This is the team that always stinks. No. They're building, and they're doing it right. So I'm outraged that it's this position, and then it's the Patriots that have their guy in the fold, just 7 weeks in, going through 0 rookie problems. 0. Mac Jones looks just like Brady in the position. 300 yards, not going to go totally crazy, not going to looks like young Brady. He does. He throws it like young Brady. They're running the same offense like young Brady. And young Brady's back in the fold. And the Jets are back at square 0. And it is infuriating that now we got to see some quarterback that nobody ever thought was in the league because they pick him up off of the Dallas practice squad a few years ago. He's the guy that comes in and he's chum in the Brian Hoyer water yesterday as Belichick does what he should do, which is kick the Jets' teeth in. I want to hear this stuff of, back off, game's over. No, they're trying to get better. I'm just hoping Robert Saleh will go into somebody's house one day in year 3. I'd sign for that right now. In year 3, and sounding like Zach Taylor did after the Bengals boat raced the Ravens in their house yesterday.
It's a different team. You're allowed to build and improve, and we just have a different mentality right now. We endured a lot of things that put us in this position. Make no mistake about that. I told the team I've given a lot of really tough speeches standing where I just stood in that locker room about great things to come and keep working. And you hope and pray that the team believes in that because the foundation we're building. But this is that moment where they know this is everything we've talked about. We've earned, and we're starting to earn respect. We have a long ways to go. Just winning one road game against a divisional opponent, that's what you have to do if you want to compete in this league. We've got a long way to go, but I'm really proud of the collective team effort. I mean, this was a complete game today by all 3 phases, and that's what we're going to need to come on the road and beat Baltimore.
From my mouth to the football gods in New York's ears, that Robert Saleh in year 3 will be able to give a speech like that. Question is, will Zach Wilson look like Joe Burrow coming back from his injury, which is not nearly as catastrophic, it seems, as Burrow's? And then who else is there? What are we going to do while the Patriots move on with their guy all settled 7 weeks in, already with a season sweep in his back pocket? First career win, first division season sweep. Yep. And the Jets are no longer on the Patriots' radar screen. They don't have to worry about them. They're done. Irrelevance. That is the ultimate. Gives me no pleasure. None. 0.
Zach Wilson's probably out a month. Do you think he should just be shut down for the year?
No, he's got to get back in. He's got to learn how to play hurt. He's got to learn how to get hit. He's got to learn everything. This is the time. That's what's so great. That's what's the worst, is he's now hurt. These next 2 weeks are going to be what? For what? What are we learning? I know there's a lot of other young kids learning, but how are we going to evaluate them and get them better when the quarterback that you have in has not made his first career start either? Name me the last team to have two quarterbacks in the first 8 weeks of a season make their respective first career starts. Go look that one up, Elias. And why would you put yourself in that position?
Should you sign Cam?
I would say yes, just to learn the Patriots playbook, but they're not on the schedule anymore. And it's not the Patriots playbook. We already know what the Patriots playbook is because they've been running it for 20 years, with the exception of those times when Cam was starting.
Yeah.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.